So you're gearing up for the CFP exam and wondering which test provider to go with. In a previous video, I walked through the top 3 providers, Delta, Kaplan, and Danko. Today, we're gonna round out that picture with Biff and Zahn. Whether you know someone who's used these providers, your employer has an existing relationship with them, or you simply wanna know about all of your choices, we're gonna deep dive into the packages offered by Zahn and by Biff, including pricing, what's included, who might benefit from these programs, as well as some anecdotal stories from candidates I've talked to. Now, let's start with Biff. Biff is the newest one to the party. Founded in 2000 near Boston, the program has seen fast growth over the past few years, particularly due to their positioning as a quality, lower cost provider. Biff's education program is the cheapest one on the market, and I imagine quite a few folks opt to bundle exam prep with coursework. Now, pro tip, don't do this. Biff doesn't offer a discount for bundling, so there's really no reason to do it. Give yourself time to understand how they teach before you opt for exam prep. Now, talking about exam prep, Biff offers 2 packages, the core review at about $1,000 and the premium review for $800 more, a pretty common upcharge in this industry. Now, before we dive into what's included in these packages, let's quickly recap how I compare packages across providers because, well, there's a lot of marketing speak on these landing pages. Prep material typically falls into 3 buckets: pre-study, live review, and final stretch prep. In pre-study, this is the bulk of your study time, about half of your 250 hours. These are typically textbooks or ebooks that condense the educational curriculum to exam-relevant content. Some providers also include videos to supplement the reading. Live review is a 3 to 4 day intensive session that comes about a month before your exam. It's not for learning new material, but rather for highlighting the most testable material, creating accountability so you get through all that pre-study, and generally building the mental endurance to sit for a 6-hour exam. Lastly, there's final stretch prep. In the month before the exam, you're gonna be identifying weak areas and drilling practice problems. This is where question banks, mock exams, and test taking strategies come in. And remember, all providers cover the same core material. Your choice comes down to how that material is delivered, the quality of the practice questions, and what learning format works best for you. Getting back to Biff, their core review includes pre-study materials available both online and in printed notebooks, accompanying pre-recorded lectures which are released each week for 8 weeks. There are periodic office hours with instructors so you can check in throughout that time, as well as a question bank. Now, noticeably missing in this package are mock exams and a live review. Now, this package seems to be positioned to be a competitor to Kaplan's Essentials, which is the cheapest option on the market at $600. Biff is charging $400 more. And for that difference, you're getting video lectures of the pre-study, which can be very valuable if you're an auditory learner or you just want to listen to lectures on the go. Like Kaplan's Essential Review, I recommend purchasing the extra mock exam from the CFP board at an additional $250. Now, if you don't want to do that for whatever reason, or you need more interactive instruction, Biff does offer a more comprehensive package that looks similar to a lot of the other providers. The premium review at $1,800 includes weekly deep dive sessions. These Tuesday mini lectures highlight the most testable areas of each knowledge domain. Then there are additional Thursday weekly jam sessions. This gives you the chance to see instructors break down practice problems. It's a more structured office hours of sorts. The package also includes a mock exam and a free retake if you need it. At $1,800, it's $400 more expensive than Kaplan's equivalent offering, but significantly less expensive than Delta or Danko's equivalent. If you want exam insurance, or if you simply prefer weekly lectures instead of a jam-packed weekend live review, Biff might be worth looking into. Now, in terms of what people say, there are a few mentions of Biff on the CFP exam subreddit. People generally praise the quality and responsiveness of instructors. A few folks who took the premium package highlighted that the jam sessions in particular help them make concepts more accessible. All in all, a solid option. Now let's move on to Zahn. The company has been around for a while, and while it has the smallest online footprint, I suspect there's a fair number of folks who use exam prep through Zahn. The company offers a single package at $1,200. This includes pre-study materials in print as well as pre-recorded videos, a 4-day live review, which can be done online or in person. Now, Zahn has the largest number of in-person live reviews in places like Charlotte, DC, Kansas City, Chicago, Detroit, Houston, Dallas, Tampa. I mean, a lot of different cities. If you know you need the accountability of an in-person review, Zahn's going to be your best bet. Post-review, there's a QBank and mock exams. Now, as I mentioned, I found very little online about Zahn, and even in the CFP exam subreddit. A single user generated the majority of recent posts about Zahn, so instead, I decided to talk to 2 candidates who prepped with them. 2 things jumped out from my conversations. First, both candidates attended different live reviews led by different instructors, and both were happy with the quality of the review. Having seen some of the materials, Zahn's structure and workbooks look very similar to the Danko review, which is not surprising given that Danko started out teaching for Zahn before striking on his own. In both cases, the candidates I spoke to used Zahn because it was what advisors at their firms had used, so they went with it and passed. Now, I put all this information, including information for Delta, Kaplan, and Danko, into a table so you can compare the programs. It's linked in the comments below. If you're ready to study for the exam, check out the playlist of videos I've made covering topics like behavioral finance, testing strategies, what to expect on the day of the exam. And I'll be adding more to this playlist like the code of conduct in the next few weeks, so don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.